Welcome back to Kovacs Report for a Marvel previews with Jimmy. We're going to take a first look through the catalogue and discuss what we're going to read and maybe what we're not going to read, but mainly what we are going to read this month. So let's jump straight in, Jimmy. Let's take a look. So this is the big one, right? This is the big event that's coming. Mr. Hickman is going to take us into space again.
Gail Simone and others set this up beautifully in the pages of Uncanny X-Men and the X-Books.
He's taken a big risk, don't you think?
What, doing cosmic stuff?
Yeah, cosmic stuff never seems to work out, in my opinion. It's always like sort of like, oh, I know Planet Hulk was huge, but I don't know. I think he's taking a big risk because he gets this one wrong. I don't think he will. I think it would be interesting. What about you?
I can't see. I mean, there's been a couple of one-shots of Hickman that haven't really hit the spot, but other than that, I mean, he pretty much hits the mark every time.
Yeah, on the whole, he's pretty consistently good, isn't he? I think he's the only
stuff was amazing. Yeah, his Avengers stuff was amazing. His Fantastic Four run was amazing. I mean, yeah, I'm not worried. I'll put it that way.
Good. Neither am I. I think he is Marvel's biggest talent at the moment. I think he's the last sort of big name creator that they've got that's really, really pushing out good work. Anyway, let's get into this previews. We haven't got past the cover. So Godzilla stuff, right? Why Marvel? Why are you doing all this Godzilla stuff? I just don't understand why somebody would want to read it. Is there really a market for this stuff? Are you going to read it?
I've been dabbling in the Godzilla one shots. I read the Ryan North one. So, what you got to think of basically is the conceit is each one of these is set in a different time period of Marvel. So you've got Ryan North writing the classic Stan and Jack 60s Fantastic Four versus a Godzilla from that time period. And it was joyous. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Tried, mate. I did not enjoy it. I disagree. I just don't understand why, of all the things that Marvel could do with doing Godzilla type. It's just like, if I want to watch Godzilla, I'll watch the movies, right? Or read the manga.
So anyway, yeah. So they did Hulk in the 70s, Spider-Man in the 80s. Joe Kelly did his best bash at doing Spider-Man in the 80s, complete with black costume. I think Jed McKay's writing one with the classic Jim Lee, Chris Claremont team in the 90s. And this one's piqued my interest because look, it's the new Avengers from the 2000s.
The original New Avengers, yeah, but it's still not sucking me in. You haven't sold it to me, mate. Even the Mike Allred and Lionel Francis Yu covers aren't enough to pull me in. I'll leave that one to you.
David F. Walker, the author of that one, is a good friend of Bendis, so I'd be surprised if Bendis didn't have some input in it.
Maybe.
Along the line.
Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, Imperial. It's only 4 issues. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be a 6 or an 8. So that's interesting. I mean, look at the list of people involved in this. It is huge. Isn't it? What is it? A sweeping Marvel cosmic event. Imperial is a story of intrigue, mysteries, and war, which takes place against the backdrop of the formation of a new galactic order in the Marvel universe, featuring Hulks with an S, Black Panthers with an S, all with an S, Novas, Guardians, and Cosmic Kings and Queens. All right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
This looks insane and fun. And if we're going to find out if Professor Xavier is going to rescue his daughter with the help of
because that's what's going on in Uncanny, right?
His resurrected wife, Lilandra, they've basically been on the way to space, and the X-Men tried to stop them. And they
because old Professor X, he doesn't mind, hanging out with the space ladies, does he?
No.
Did he marry the queen of? Was it
Gestrix of the Shi'ar Empire?
The Shi'ar Queen. I tell you what, though, the art does look incredible. So who is the interior art? So it's Federico Vincentini and Iban Coelho, right? But I mean, it looks stunning. I'll give you that. I'm going to read it for sure.
And we got his frequent collaborator Marco Cicchetto on covers as well. So,
you can't go wrong with Marco Cicchetto. He's one of my big favourites. Oh, we love him on the show, don't we, mate? So, all right. So this is the next big thing, right? Is this Quesada's back?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Big Joe Quesada is back to do this Marvel Knights stuff. Now, I liked a lot of the Marvel Knights lines back in the day. So let's see what it's about. So story by Joe Quesada and Christopher Priest. Oh, Christopher Priest, isn't he the guy that writes the Hellboy fiction novels?
I know Christopher Priest did an amazing run on Black Panther, and also Deadpool. Yeah, really,
Yeah,
really good writer. He used
yeah,
to write under the name Jim Owsley, and he wrote a really classic Spider-Man versus Wolverine story about in they were in Russia, and it was one of Wolverine's exes, and basically Wolverine tricked Spider-Man into hitting her. Well, she tricked Spider-Man into hitting her, knowing that it'd kill her. Yeah, that
yeah,
stuck
yeah,
with
yeah.
me when I was a kid reading that. But no,
Yeah.
that was Christopher Priest. I found out that years later he wrote it under a pen name.
Well, I'm excited by
Oh,
this. I
fantastic!
like the Marvel Knights universe. This is what it's all about. So the future of Marvel Universe is here. As two of the most visionary creators of comic history show you the world to come. I hope this is relaunching the Marvel Knights line. The King of Wakanda is dead, leaving unguarded the world's most advanced technology, most precious metal, and a cryptic vault of dark secrets, while triggering global conflicts among Marvel's heroes, villains, and mutants. With T'Challa gone, the future of the Marvel 616 universe will be determined by a final tribal challenge for the Wakandan throne and a mysterious victor who will change Wakanda and the Marvel universe forever. Marvel Knights visionary creators Joe Quesada and Christopher Priest collaborate on a future of the 616 through the lens of the revolutionary Marvel Knights line of books that changed comics. Well, I'm all for it, mate. I'm
Yeah, I
100% for
definitely will
this.
check that out.
Yeah, it's looking cool. It's nice to see
Please thank
Quesada on
Quesada.
art as well on the
I
covers.
mean, without Quesada, what would Marvel have been in the 90s, man?
I
Seriously.
don't know. I mean, he got a lot of flack, but he did a lot of good as well. And again, look at the art, man. We can't complain about that. I mean, it is Quesada, isn't it? He's doing all the interiors.
Yeah. I mean, he
Oh,
instituted
looks
Bendis
lovely.
on Daredevil, Bendis on
Yeah.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Uh, he got Grant Morrison to do New X-Men. You know, he saved the company. There's no way about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I just think about the colouring on this. Reminds you of sort of Mayleaf's
Yeah.
Daredevil in a way. It's really good. This is
Really,
what I'm
really nice.
really excited about. Imperial, obviously, but this is really more I think about it and the more I see of
Big
it.
books to look forward to next month.
Whew,
Awesome.
I know. All right, Spider Girl. So they've had a little Spider Boy, didn't they? So I
Okay.
guess they're doing Spider Girl now. This isn't usually my cup of tea.
The
I know you're going
Pigtails.
to read it.
I mean, maybe.
You know
I don't
you are,
know.
Jim. Let's be
Maybe.
honest, right?
Oh my, what's the creative team? Um,
Toron Gronbeck and Andre
oh, okay.
Risso.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, we'll take a peek, but I mean, not big for me. So, new Thunderbolts, I guess, with the asterisks.
Oh,
Bear in
okay.
mind, with the you haven't seen it yet, have you?
I
So the
haven't,
whole
but I'm planning to very soon. So,
okay, I'm not going to talk about the film itself, but
by
you're
next week, hopefully, I will have seen it.
all right. You'll notice that all the publicity of it has Thunderbolts and an asterisk next to it, and that's purely intentional. And it
Yes.
plays into probably what you're seeing unfolding on social media right now, and they've kept it in the title here. So this is Sam
Yeah.
Humphries with.
Not happy about that, but there we go.
I know. Well, I didn't want to talk about it because I haven't seen the film, but
I know.
yeah, Carnage as well. I
Lose you
mean,
lose, man. What can I say?
yeah. Carnage, the Hulk, Namor, Clea, and Wolverine. Five of the most dangerous loners and anti-heroes in the Marvel Universe. So let's see what
Looks fun. Well, yeah,
it looks
check that
fun.
out.
Let's see what it says about it. So nothing could make
Carnage.
them work together, but Bucky Barnes and the Black Widow are going to give it a shot rather. Demented duplicates of the Illuminati are threatening the world, and if they figure out how to work together, they'll be as unstoppable as originals. Bucky and Natasha need allies who will do anything to take the duplicates out, but wrangling a team of killers and monsters presents its own dangers. Welcome to New Thunderbolts. Hope you survive the experience. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I wonder if we got any art
That's,
from it now. That's a shame.
that's 3 pulls already this month.
Mm.
Wow.
Do you know what? It is looking like a good month, isn't it, in June? So this is
Yeah.
the 50th
Okay.
anniversary thing, isn't it? So this is all the one shots
Yeah.
that are tying in Giant Size Dark Phoenix,
The creative
Colin
team
Kelly,
worries me.
Jackson Lansing, and Steve Fox.
The creative team worries me. They were involved in one of those X books from the Ashes ones, weren't they? Or one or more of them. I don't know. I mean, I'll reserve judgment until I read it, obviously.
Yeah,
But
those from the Ashes books literally turned to ashes for me. I was not a big fan, unfortunately, of those.
yeah,
I didn't think they worked.
let's move on.
Let's reserve judgment. Yeah. Okay, more of the same. Same team.
Yeah,
Jeff Loeb's involved in this one.
Knowing about
Yeah.
this event, but
You know, it's Kamala is everywhere on this. This is all about. This is giant size Kamala. I think they've they've been waiting for the opportunity to really, really force this character
Uh,
into our brains and embrace her like she's Captain America or Iron Man, and it's not, and it just feels forced. I mean, the painted interiors look nice there, but again, it's more the same, isn't it?
yeah,
Oof. And there's five of them, isn't there? There's five one shots.
there is. Yeah, each one reliving a classic X-Men event.
Yeah. All right, what's this bring on the
Age of
bad guys
Apocalypse,
thing?
House of M. I don't know. What's it say?
It says Marvel celebrates the 50-year legacy of the groundbreaking Bring On the Bad Guys collection, one of the very first graphic novels that rocked the Marvel Universe by breaking ground once again. Taking place across 7 one-shots, this saga delivers a pulse-pounding experience featuring Doctor Doom, Red Skull, Green Goblin, Dormammu, Abomination, and Loki, as Mephisto seeks enough souls to power an ancient artifact called the Soul Forge, destined to
Okay.
give him dominion over all human souls. Now, it sounds cool.
It would depend on the creative team for me.
It does. And you notice the costumes are very much the traditional older costumes as well in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So, yeah. Let's have a look. Mark Guggenheim, Stefano Raphael, covered by Lim Bermejo. I love Lee Bermejo's work, by the way.
yeah.
He's incredible.
Listen, he did Luther with
Yes, he
Brian
did.
Azzarello, didn't he? Yeah,
Yeah,
that was great.
yeah, they did a lot of work together. Actually, those two on the Batman stuff. I've got all of it sitting on my shelf there, and I love every single page. I've even bought his Lee Bermejo's DC art book, where it's a lot of his. It's beautiful. I'd go get it. I'll do a review in it one day. So this is the first one. Bring the Bad Guys Doom. I mean, look at that cover, dude. You got to buy it, even for just for the cover alone.
That is a beautiful cover.
It
Yeah, I'll
is.
check that out.
Oof. Oh, this is going to suck. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm supposed to be a bit more constructive with my opinions, but I think this is going to suck. Really,
Okay.
I have absolutely zero expectations from this book, and I think it's going to deliver zero expectations. I mean,
Who's doing this?
Amy Chu, Andrea
Uh,
DeVito. So those creators, they're very much for a very, very, very specific audience, which is a lot of Marvel's marketing is directed at very specific audiences. And
okay.
this book, I think, is almost definitely going to fall into that trap. So I will
Let's move
read
on.
it purely as a comic book journalist. I use the word journalist very, very loosely. Right, I will see the first. I read the first one just to see if my fears are confirmed or not. Death of the Silver Surfer, number 1. Greg Pak, Sumit Kumar.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah. You a big Silver Surfer fan, Jim?
Dabble, Silver Surfer.
Devil.
Dan Slott did a really good run on Silver Surfer.
He did actually, yeah.
Really good run.
Yeah. Silver Surfer returns to defend a war-ravaged Earth, but Norrin has a galaxy-sized target on his back. A new enemy will stop at nothing to steal away everything the Surfer is or ever will be. A single human life may be all that decides the Surfer's salvation or damnation. If the Surfer falls, who then wields the awesome power cosmic? And what of the Surfer's old master Galactus, Devourer of Worlds? I'm going to throw out a prediction on this, right? They're going to kill off this Silver Surfer, Norrin Rad,
Oh, right. Yeah.
right? And then guess
bring
what?
it in
And
line
then
with
bring
the-
in the female one, so it ties in with the film,
yeah.
and again aimed at that very specific market we were referring to earlier. Because you've got to kill off all your characters that everyone loves to make way for this new wave, which no one loves apart from a very vocal minority. Listen, Jim, I know you're going to be
Yes.
excited by this.
How's yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that looks great. Runaways,
Yeah.
one of my ride or die books. Love it. Haven't read Rainbow Row.
I was going to ask, have you read the
Can't say
She Hulk run?
Rainbow
Have you read her
Row-
She Hulk run?
Haven't, no.
All right.
Haven't read her, but
I will just refer to this book and this book and say
okay. Yeah, enough
she's
said.
part of the club.
Fair enough. Well, I
Yeah.
probably will read Runaways anyway because I love the characters. So I'll see what happens.
I want to be proven wrong, Jim. I love Marvel. Marvel
Would've
was
been nice
my,
if Brian K. Vaughan and Adrian Alphona had come back, but I think they're done with Marvel, so that's fair enough.
it would be amazing if they did, right? One World Under Doom, I guess, hits its midway point. I have nothing to say because I
No, that's fair enough.
didn't like it.
I'm enjoying. I'm a Marvel shell. I enjoy all the events. It's whatever.
So
Even
you
though
are following
I-
this, aren't you?
I
You're
hate it,
picking up.
but Yes,
I
yes,
did.
I am. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, the next issue better because I
Or
prefer
Vampocalypse, as you coined.
Apocalypse yeah, Bloodhope.
Oh man.
Well, I remember
All right.
Bloodhope.
Wait.
That was week in, week out.
Oh,
Bloodhope,
crikey, mate.
Bloodhope.
You got more patience than I have. Red Hulk. Okay, I know Red Hulk's doing pretty well, right? So I'm
Red
gonna
Hulk's pretty good.
actually,
Yeah, Benjamin Percy's good stuff.
yeah, I'm gonna catch up on the Red Hulk and
Not
see
read
what all
the.
the fuss is about because I hear a lot of good stuff about it. You're preaching about how good it is, right?
I really it surprised me. It surprised me because I've never read a Red Hulk book before, but that was a really well written book by Percy. I've read the first 3 issues. I really enjoyed it. Haven't
Okay.
read Doom's Division, and I'm not reading Avengers because Jed McKay is
Yeah,
not
I've not
doing
read. I've got no
but
opinion. I just gave up on the whole One World Under Doom thing, and I just like I'm not going to read it.
I think when they put a new creative team on Avengers, then I'll probably try it again. Not
Yeah.
until.
And to be honest, who cares about White Fox? Why are we digging up these characters? It's not like Bendis
Yeah,
can
yeah,
dig
yeah,
up this
yeah.
random character appeared in one panel and make it one of the greatest, comic book 68 issue runs. It's just I
Yeah,
don't get it. We got the Avengers. I wish the Avengers was uh
same.
like the old days, but I feel like it isn't. So I won't be picking that up until there's a change.
No,
Doom Academy, I guess. Again, loads of
no,
Doom
not
through
interested
this.
in Team Academy. Not interested in Doctor Strange of Asgard. Fantastic Four. I'm enjoying.
You are
Ryan
enjoying it,
Reynolds.
right? I
Ryan
mean,
Reynolds writing a really good
I
run.
read the issue
Um,
31, did a review on that, and I love the
and
idea. So I'm actually
and
going to
they're
pick up the story.
and they're about to relaunch it with a new number one. I think
Of
in
course they are.
July. Yeah,
They've
yeah, yeah,
got,
yeah. Well,
yeah,
of
of
course there
course they
will.
are.
There's a new Batman number one coming. There's a new Superman number one coming. They're all everything old is
Yeah,
new again. You
yeah,
know.
exactly. They've got to relaunch this so that it can follow in the vein of the movie which is going to drop. Right? They've got it, and I think again, I'm not negative. I'm just used to these tricks, right? And I've got a feeling that the Fantastic Four will be rebooted, and it will not be the Fantastic Four that we love and adore. But I am following this storyline because I thought it was really interesting. But I've
Yeah,
noticed they're all back in.
Like I said, Ryan also a good writer. I like what he does. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So issue 31 said Fantastic 2, right? Issue 32, does it say Fantastic 1?
I'm assuming probably it
Because
does.
this
Yeah,
one says Fantastic Zero, right? So
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
guessing,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'll pick up the one. Superior Avengers, have you picked that up at all?
No, actually, nice a lie. I read the first issue. Yeah, I thought it was all right.
I think I read the first one, I'm not sure. Iron Man.
Um, Doom uses a platform to go to alternate realities and get Avengers from. Yeah, yeah, it's weird. It's all right though.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Iron Man, no.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Absolutely not.
Don't play
If you
rivals.
watch
Don't
the
read
video,
comics.
which I almost deleted because I was so angry about it, you'll know how I feel about Iron Man. No,
I don't read Iron Man currently. So there we go.
suffice to say, the whatever whatever the shills on Reddit are saying is incorrect, right? If you've been reading Iron Man since the beginning, like I have, right? And again, I'm gonna word this very, very, very carefully. Spencer Ackerman may be a talented writer, but I do not think that this is the book for him to showcase his talents. That's all I'm going to say. Right, Marvel Rivals. I don't play the game. Oh, did I play the game? I can't remember.
Same.
Give it a go, but I think this is a tie-in. Are you going to pick up the tie-ins to that, or are you not a big fan?
No idea what it is, mate.
Well, Marvel Rivals is an absolute juggernaut of computer game that's been going for a number of months. Yeah, yeah, very, very popular, very, very cool game. I
own a
guess these are
PS4.
tie-in. All right. Jeff the Landshot. Now I know you're picking this up, and it could number one, it's Jeff, and number two, it's Kelly Thompson, right? So you're bound to pick it up.
I very much enjoy the goodest boy, Jeff the Landshark. The Venomverse tie-in was amazing that he did. Yeah, enough said. Yeah, Jeff the Landshark definitely cool for me.
Good. Well, Spider-Man being my favourite character, I'm definitely picking up. It's got Kevin Smith, Al Ewing, Chip Zdarsky on.
Oh, hello.
Mark
Okay,
Buckingham.
Yeah.
Our boy
Yes.
Mark Buckingham, yeah. And many,
Yes,
many more,
okay.
obviously.
Yeah. Superstar Jam. Yeah. Done.
Yeah,
Pick that one
that's
up.
what it says. It says summer starts with a bang with giant size, Amazing Spider-Man number one. Kevin Smith makes his triumphant return to Marvel with a
Kevin
Spider-Man
Smith, living there.
story. It's been a while. Yeah, a Spider-Man story that will have your
Have you ever
heart
finished that
beating.
Black Cat miniseries?
I don't know, but I haven't finished my sentence yet. Give us a sec. Do you know what? I think
Right.
it did eventually in
Oh, he did.
2023.
Okay.
Right.
What about the
Have your
Bullseye one?
heart beating in an overdrive and your sides hurting from how much you're laughing. As if that wasn't enough, Al Ewing and Mark Buckingham spent a decade-spanning adventure with Spider-Man, some of his best friends. And if that weren't enough, Chip Starsky and Cafu, I think that's how you pronounce it, was it CAFU, introduced a brand new character who will play a big role in the future of Marvel Comics. Don't miss it. All right.
Yeah, pick that one up. Definitely.
$8, man. Better be good. Comics are
Better
getting
be.
expensive, right? I mean, they are getting expensive, dude.
Yeah, very much so. Don't read Gwenpool. Don't read anything to do with the Venom first. Turn the page.
Read my mind. Again,
I might pick up Spider-Man vs. Wolverine depending on how good the first issue is.
Same.
This month.
I'm going to skip the Vision Scarlet Witch because I'm just not a fan of Steve Orlando's writing.
No,
Again,
no,
I'm not
neither.
saying he's a bad writer. I'm just saying I'm just not a fan.
Yeah. I did not enjoy his Avengers Assemble book.
No.
That was not good. Anyway,
We have a little treat though for the Spidey Wolverine. We've got a nice Humberto Ramos variant cover there.
Oh, he's the new artist on Fantastic Four. Do you know that? With Ryan North?
I do know
That's
that.
going to be cool.
That's going to send sales through the roof because he's on it as well.
I've got a free comic I have still got to read with his artwork in it. So
lovely.
Looking forward to that. I've got a lot.
Lovely. So Marvel Voices Pride. I guess that's not aimed at me, so I've got no opinion on it. No. Marvel Fantastic Four Fanfare came out today, the day of recording this video. So it's got Hickman in there, John Charlo, Christopher, Mark Buckingham. So hopefully it's going to be good. I'm actually really looking forward to that. So based on the first issue,
it's basically it's all of the great Fantastic Four creators coming back to put a full stop on their run. I guess it's just one more story that they want to tell. So I'm all for that. I think Mark Waid's written the first one, and Mark Waid was one of the best runs Fantastic Four I ever read. I thought that was
I agree with that. I love that run.
Him and Mike Waringo. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say the artwork just suited the FF so well.
Yeah, looking forward to reading this issue of Fantastic Four with Mark Waid back at the helm. I tell you. I was interested in this, and then I saw the creative team, and now I'm not so much. And also, I have a free comic book day to read.
Why on earth is Dennis Camp and Cody Ziegler writing this and not Jonathan Hickman?
Hickman should be doing it
because he's going to destroy all the work that Hickman's done on Ultimate Spider-Man.
I don't know. I mean, it's
What's it even about? Let me read it. Let me read the solicit. It says two of today's most exciting writers, Dennis Camp and Cody Ziegler, join forces for an adventure that will change Miles Morales and the Ultimate Universe forever. Drawn by rising star Jonas Scarf, the brilliantly moody artist who brought you Ultimate Universe 1 year in and Dark X-Men. Okay. Before the maker remade Earth 6160, he left Miles Morales the key to reach his new universe. And when Miles' baby sister Billy uses it to travel to the Ultimate Universe, it's up to Spider-Man to save her. I mean, I'm bored already. Let's be honest.
Sounds pretty derivative, man.
It does. But I mean, come on. Oh, I've got to go save my sister who happened to find this magic key I left hanging around. Like, come on. But the Ultimate Universe is never safe. From Dennis Camp. I mean, for any Spider-Man, when the Spot attacks, Miles will have to team up with an all-new Peter Parker, an all-new Peter Parker. Yeah, and that's just the start of his journey across Earth 6160.
Nah, not interested in that.
No, not at all. I couldn't get into Black Panther.
Yeah, only Ultimate Spider-Man is a book worth reading for me, in my opinion.
And there she is, issue 18. Cannot wait.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's Marvel's best book.
War rages on in New York City. That's the synopsis of it.
That's all I need. I don't even need it. I don't need a synopsis. I just know that.
It's like when Kirkman used to write one line for the Walking Dead synopsis, and you used to think, "Oh man, shit."
I don't even need that. I just needed to say Bendis. That's the whole solicit for me. And the same with this. It just needs to say Hickman Chichetto, and I'm in.
Very true.
Again, it's beautiful artwork.
Move this page.
Well, I want to say something about Peach Momoko, right?
Okay.
She even if the story isn't your bag, the work she's done on it is really, really good. The art is lovely. You know, the characters are cutesy. Her interweaving the Japanese culture into it is beautiful. So it's purely that I wasn't into the story that I'm not continuing the book, but I'm not going to slate Ultimate X-Men, actually. However, Ultimates 13, Dennis Camp. So this book, again, I'm going to say it every single time, is directly the opposite of what it should be.
We could just.
That's it.
We could just go. Okay, good.
It's directly opposite. Ultimate Wolverine, again, I tried so hard to get into it.
Same.
I
took my favourite artist off of Moon Knight for it. It took him
Was it
off.
Alex Linz? Is it Alex Linz?
No, Alessandro Cappuccio.
Oh, Cappuccio. Well, he's doing the covers still, right?
Oh, is he not doing the art anymore? Hey, come back to Moon Knight then, mate.
Maybe that's why he's doing the covers. Alex Linz is doing Ultimate Wolverine 6, so maybe he is back on it. Who knows?
Right. Okay.
Now this Cold Day in Hell. Sorry, I interrupted you there.
Can't say enough good stuff about Cold Day in Hell. Charles Soule is hitting out of the park.
That first issue was just amazing. Yeah. I'm not going to even read the solicit on this because I haven't issue 2 obviously isn't out yet.
Yeah, it's out this month, isn't it?
It is absolutely cracking. And you know, I was chatting to Ian Churchill yesterday, actually, who you know is artist of Marvel and DC, and we were talking about this book, and he was saying that because I was saying that it's channel Frank Miller, but he was saying even more than that it's really channeling his Daredevil Elektra book, right? His Elektra Lives. And the more I think about it, the more I see it. It's just, the art on this is great. The story's great. It's the only bad thing I've got to say about it is it's only 3 issues. I want more.
Only 3. I want it's 6.
Yeah, that's the
Damn it! You broke my heart.
Sorry, mate. So Straczynski is on this Ghost Rider verse. Like, these are running every month. These little verses,
they're
but
just a little out of continuity one shots, aren't they? Fair enough.
Yeah, they might as well be what ifs because no one's interested. All new Venom, I couldn't be less interested.
About Venom in a long time.
Well, that's because everyone's got one now.
Unless Jeff is in it.
Unless Jeff. Yeah, I think. Oh my god, I can't even talk about it. Amazing Spider-Man. Do you know what? We're 2 issues in. Issue 3's out today.
The 3rd one to read.
It isn't terrible. I'm going to say it isn't terrible. I'm hoping that it gets better and better. I want to give Joe Kelly, you know, a chance.
Yeah.
Because I think, like I said, I think Joe Kelly has inherited like
baggage, definitely.
Well, yeah, he's been given something that like the majority of Spider-Man fans universally hated, whether or not, like I say, the internet shills and the Reddit like dregs say like, oh no, it isn't. It is, and he's got a lot to repair, I think, to even get to the story he wants to tell. So I think he's playing it safe. You know, in maybe his first arc. So I'm gonna reserve judgment and hope that it
2 issues next month. Crazy.
It's 2 issues every month, I think.
Oh, is it?
There's 2 issues every. Yeah.
Oh.
Spider-Boy continues. I started reading it, and it's typical cutesy Dan Slott. It's not bad. You know, Miles Morales. I'm not a fan of Cody Ziegler.
Cody Ziegler had a chance to hook me in with that Deadpool crossover, and he failed, and he made me drop Deadpool as well. So no,
ditto. Because that's one of the main reasons why I won't read it, is because what he did to Deadpool. I think it's just not as good. Again, we're bored of symbiotes, aren't we?
Yeah.
However, I love this cover by Mark Brooks of Spider-Gwen. It's beautiful. This is an absolute stunning cover, but I don't read the book. Maybe I should. Have you read much of the Ghost Spider series?
I started it. It lost me. I haven't wanted to go back to it either. It's a shame.
It's a shame.
But there we go. I liked it. I liked the first 5 or 6 issues. I thought the first out was good, and we're done. Wow.
Well, cool. Yeah, let's just see what cool collections coming. So we've got this usual absolute tsunami of facsimile editions. On to the X titles now, mate. X-Men 17, you've dropped that, haven't you?
I haven't dropped it yet. I'm seeing what this issue this week is like.
Well, we got 2 issues coming in June.
Yeah, I can see what Jed McKay is trying to do. He's trying to homage Grant Morrison, but it's falling short for me.
It's a shame.
Don't want to say any more about that.
Yeah, I gave it a few issues, and I was see it. Storm, I guess, is the same. Storm, Phoenix. Most of these Marvel, again, I said it in the
Well,
previous show.
the
Most of
Storm
these X Men
tie-ins
titles
that
aren't good.
the Storm tie-in that I was forced to read to find out what happened to Professor Xavier in X-Man Hunt. That was all right. It was not bad. It was not bad. Phoenix, no, no, no. They
No,
lost me there.
no,
Shame.
they're not good. The X Men like needs an overhaul. Really,
The
90% of it could change.
the one outlier.
I was segueing, mate. I was segueing into it. I was segueing into it. As I was going to say, with the exception of Gail Simone's Uncanny X Men.
It's funny because the team in it called the Outliers. That's why it's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, the good
Yeah,
news is
good stuff.
some of these books that again aimed at a very specific market and are more about ideology than story, such as Laura Kinney Wolverine by Erica Schultz and NYX, are getting cancelled. Well, I know NYX is being
Yeah,
cancelled, and I'm hoping that this book is cancelled because they've taken an amazing character that's had some amazing runs and they've turned it into a laughing stock. It isn't fun at all. Weapon X, I'd read the first one. You know what? I'm going to give it a go because
it was.
you know.
Yeah, it's been cancelled though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's been
I know, but
meant to be an
I'm going to
ongoing.
give
They
it a go
turned it into a
anyway.
mini series, and
I don't
I
know.
might. The last page rubbed me up the wrong way. Baron Strucker. Who cares, man?
Now I'm not going to give it a go. All right, moving on from the Uncannies. Again, more of the same, more Marvel,
Yeah.
yes, Marvel X books, which
Uncanny
are just to
X-Men,
fill
one of the
shelf
top.
space.
Uncanny X-Men is one of the top 5 books Marvel are publishing right now,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
But this is all shelf space.
Yeah, yeah. Exceptional X-Men, adequate X-Men, I'd call it possibly. There we
Yes.
go.
Again,
No,
I'm going to
no,
rephrase what I would
no
normally say and be very polite. I'm sure Saladin Ahmed is a very talented writer. I just think that his talents aren't suited to Wolverine.
or Daredevil.
Yeah. Well, please do. Let's not talk about Daredevil because I might break my trying to be more considerate
Right.
and constructive,
Yeah,
constructive
we don't do that.
passage. Yeah, I just wish it was great because like Wolverine, it's Wolverine, right? We all want to love the Wolverine book. Oh, funny enough. They just reprinted Mark Miller's run, Enemy of the State, which just came out. I'm going to give that a reread. I loved that book. That was so
Great
cool.
story.
So cool.
Yeah,
So,
it's such a
Deadpool, yet again, it says one last time kills the Marvel Universe. I'm sure it won't be the last time. We've got some
I
kid, I
think
guess
Deadpool needs a rest again. Deadpool needs a rest again, so people care about him.
he's all hulked out here. Look,
Yeah.
no, hasn't pulled you in. It's Cullen Bunn. Cullen Bunn, I think Cullen Bunn writes 20 books a month because every time on every publisher is Cullen Bunn books.
Yeah.
Take that as you will. Assemble the Avengers Academy Assemble One. I mean, what's this? Is this like a kiddies book?
No, dude.
It looks like it's for the kids.
Yeah.
Again, more shelf space. I mean, X-Men Death, Demons of Death. What's this? Deep in the heart of Limbo Embassy, Havoc and Goblin Queen sit surrounded. Again, who cares? It's like, why is this book here? Again, New Champions. Why is this book here? No one's interested. I doubt it would get past 6 issues. Well, it probably has, but
That's a
I'm
new
guessing
book.
these
Wow,
are
that's a
heading
new
towards the
book I haven't heard
cancellation
of.
list.
That's really weird.
Yeah,
Demons and Death. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Weird. Okay.
but there's a book out.
Yeah.
Wolverine. I read the
Nah,
first one. It was
not
okay,
interested.
but I it was okay. Didn't get me to read the second one. Same as West Coast Avengers. But the thing is, West Coast Avengers is it's Jerry Dugan. I like Jerry Dugan, so I'm waiting.
Yeah,
I'm waiting
it
for.
did get Deadpool wrong.
Yeah, I might pick up the trade. His Deadpool run's sitting on my shelf. I think that
Oh,
is
cool.
one of the quintessential Deadpool runs that. Him and Poshen. That's how you need to measure all other Deadpool runs by Dugan and Poshen's runs on Deadpool. They're just the best.
Brian Posehn, yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay, we got the thing. So Tony Felix. So this we're going to give a go because
Yeah.
issue 1's out this month.
Yeah, definitely. I'm quite excited about this, man. Seeing
Yeah.
Tony Flex playing in the Marvel Universe. I mean, Farrell and the what was the other one? Uncanny Valley. Two of my favorite books I read every month. So to see an indie creator doing some.
Did he do
Marvel
Stray
stuff,
Dogs as well?
He did do Stray Dogs. Yeah. Really good writer.
Looks good.
Definitely will check out the thing.
So he's obviously going to be fighting Bullseye, right?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Oh, it says it right here. Targeted by Bullseye. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Yeah. I just saw the anyway. Immortal Thor. I really want to pick up, and someone left a comment on one of the videos saying that the art's really good and I should check it out. So I am going to check it out.
Maybe. I haven't read Thor for a long time.
Neither have I.
Neither have I. But right in the title, that's a long time.
Wow, we are going about that. Deadpool, we've discussed. Well, funny enough, Jerry Dugan is actually involved in this. Oh, because it's a 350th issue, therefore there'll be some backup strips.
All right, I might have a look at that.
I'll pick it up for the backup story from Jerry Dugan for sure.
Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine's pretty good. I've enjoyed that. It's quite solid.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed the first issue. I've not read anything past that. Well, yeah, a lot of this stuff I'm waiting for I've turned into one of those guys. I'm really sorry, waiting for the trades because I have to read so much bad books to get to a few books we can review. You know, it's like I don't want to do a review on like Deadpool Wolverine 4 because by that time no one's interested, right? They've either picked it up or they haven't. Or they've even made its decision. So Wolverine Kitty Pryde, I read the first one, and I personally thought it was.
Chris, you're a phenomenal writer in your time. You don't need to keep going back and adding things to the X-Men that you might have forgotten. It's all right. You don't need to keep doing it. It's fine.
Excellent. So for the first time ever, Jim, I'm not going to get the hate comments for shitting over a legendary creator. I appreciate that. You took one for the team there.
I'm not saying anything bad about Claremont. You did some amazing work.
Of course he did. He redefined the X-Men, let's be honest, right?
My favourite comics of all time are written by Chris Claremont, but I can't read stuff that he writes now. I'm sorry. I really, really can't. I tried, Chris. I'm sorry, mate.
Oh, dear. All right, let's move on. Are you still reading The Fist of Khonshu?
I am, yeah. The one good book that Jed McKay writes. Yeah.
Ooh. Jimmy. So... I think Saladin, you know where I'm going with this. I think his run needs to end and someone else needs to take over this book. Because it isn't Daredevil. It isn't Daredevil in my opinion. It really isn't. I mean, no thanks.
Agreed.
Come on. So Philip Kennedy Johnson wrote a great series, and I'm again. I've got a very long list of books stacking up that I need to just go through, and I'm going to give because I've never been a huge Hulk fan, you know, and I like stories here and there, but Philip Kennedy Johnson has just sold me completely on that with that old Hell Hunters. So I'm going to pick it up. His one up.
It's fantastic, mate. It's really, really worth reading.
All right. Well, they're sitting on a shelf to be read very, very, very soon. Predator. I think I read. Yeah, not interested. How many books is Joe Kelly writing? Same as Benjamin Percy. It's like how many? They must have more than 3 creators at Marvel, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing Predator, Black, White, and Blood. All right. I'm not going to pick it up. The only one that's worth picking up so far has been of Mr. Hickman's Aliens Avengers. That's just like a phenomenal book. They should make a movie of that.
I thought the first issue of Predator Spider-Man was pretty good.
I did not.
Imagine it's set in the same time as
I just thought it was average.
Predator 2. Both have.
It was average. It was average.
Okay.
It was average.
Yeah, sure.
I think people's standards have really been set so low for the last few books. So I'm not a huge Star Wars comic book fan anymore. Not because I have any opinion on them. It's just that I grew up with the movies and I watched the movies. So I tried the comics, but it's not the same. I like sitting there and hearing that music and everything else. But there is a new. What are they relaunching?
Star Wars issue 1. Yeah.
So what month is that coming out?
It's out today.
It's out today. All right, so I'll pick that up. But so I will pick that up and have a look at that.
And
but these books don't appeal to me.
Comic Book Day Star Wars to read as well. That's really cool. Charles Soule writes a story in that. So yeah,
worth picking up. Well, the good thing about this Star Wars reboot is the fact that Phil Noto's on it, and I love Phil Noto's work. So
I mean, if you haven't read this stuff already, I mean, the previous writers are no slouches, man. I mean,
I'm sure they're not. So that's my point. I don't have any comment on the quality. I just never got round to reading them. That's simply it. So they might be great. I just don't know.
you can probably see it behind me. There's the huge tome written by Jason Aaron with uh, John Cassaday.
Yeah.
It's just incredible.
Yeah, honestly, I've got nothing bad to
And
say
then
about it because I just
and
haven't
then
read it.
Kieran Gillen took over from Jason Aaron, and then Charles Soleil took over from Kieran Gillen, and now we've got Alex Segura. He just
It is Alex Segura, yeah.
He just finished a really cool All Along the Watchtower thing for DC. That was really
Well, the
cool.
question.
Yeah. Question.
Yeah.
All Along the Watchtower. Yeah, good stuff.
Well, I don't know. I'll see if this number one gets like revitalizes my love of Star Wars and give it a go. But again, just for a third time, because I do not want any hate. I have no opinion on these books. I haven't read them. I want to read them, but like I say, it's a long list. So this is for the kids. I'm sure it's very funny. So Omnibus is now my preferred way of collecting books. So I always like to see Omnibus. So we got a new Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, which people have been waiting for a while. So we got Hickman and Weaver Shield Omnibus. That'd be good. Finally, the New Avengers Omnibus number 2. There's a Billy Tan cover. Ooh, these are advanced in the circles, October and November. I really want to pick up the New Avengers Bendis Omnibus. That's one of the ones that I don't have. I waited forever for it to be reprinted, and then they released it, and I didn't buy it. I don't know what's wrong with it. So X-Men, more X-Men. She-Hulk, I won't be picking that one up, no thanks. Lots of Star Wars, Tomb of Dracula, Hellfire Galas, well, maybe not. And the usual Marvel tie-ins, the Thunderbolts. And again, do you know what? I know it's about comics today, but everyone is really slating Thunderbolts, and I thought it was all right. I really did. I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it passed me. It passed 2 hours of my life. I watched it. I left the cinema. Huh? Yeah, it isn't terrible. I don't know. I don't know. I think people are so. I mean, I suffer from it sometimes. We're so geared up to hate whatever's coming out because of some of the stuff that's come out prior that we don't maybe sometimes don't look at it for its own merits. I thought it was okay. This is this the trade coming out? That must indicate the last issue is actually going to come out.
Coming out in June now. So yeah, it didn't hit its May ship date, unfortunately.
What a shame, because this is incredible. Incredible. Every page is a delight. Writing, art, everything.
July, I guess. But, yeah.
Who knows, mate? Who knows? Bobby picking up. So you're okay. We're into the usual trades now. No super duper mega special like editions of something to celebrate something. Just standard fare. Standard fare. All right, well that's it really for June. So there's a few books there. More than I expected actually, Jim. So I think we're might have not a bad June from Marvel.
Lots to talk about. Cool.
Anyway, those are our thoughts. Let us know what you're going to pick up, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next video.